In the dark waters off Savo Island, on the night of August 8, 1942, 4 Allied cruisers vanished under the onslaught of a well-coordinated Japanese naval ambush, marking one of the most decisive defeats for the United States Navy in the Pacific theater. The stage was set for this catastrophic encounter as Allied forces sought to secure Guadalcanal, launching their campaign with a naval task force comprised of 8 cruisers and 15 destroyers. However, unbeknownst to them, Vice Admiral Gunichi Mikawa led a Japanese task force of 7 cruisers and 1 destroyer to intercept the Allied ships, poised to exploit the element of surprise. As night fell, the Allied forces moved into position, but failed to detect the approaching Japanese flotilla, which included heavy cruisers such as the Aoba and Furutaka. At approximately 1:30 a.m. on August 9, 1942, the deadly dance commenced. Mikawa's force illuminated the unsuspecting American cruisers with naval searchlights, unleashing a torrential hail of gunfire from their 8-inch and 6-inch rifles, targeting vessels like the USS Astoria, USS Quincy, and USS Vincennes. The U.S. ships, armed with 8-inch guns but caught off guard and faced with limited visibility, struggled to return effective fire. Within a short span, the 3 American cruisers were overwhelmed, taking multiple hits that ignited catastrophic fires and caused explosions on board. The heavy cruiser HMAS Canberra from the Royal Australian Navy also found itself a victim of this chaos, sustaining grave damage before succumbing to the onslaught. By the end of the engagement, the Allied forces would lose 3 U.S. cruisers and 1 Australian cruiser, with over 1,000 lives lost at sea. In stark contrast, Japanese losses were minimal, losing only a single destroyer and managing to exploit their tactical advantage effectively. The aftermath of the Battle of Savo Island had far-reaching consequences for the control of the Solomon Islands and the balance of naval power in the Pacific. This defeat shattered the morale of the Allied Naval Command, resulting in a re-evaluation of strategies in the Guadalcanal campaign. The tactical surprise executed by Mikawa showcased the vulnerabilities of the Allied forces, setting the stage for ongoing conflict that would necessitate greater vigilance and adaptability from the U.S. Navy.